Hi, this is Anthony and welcome back to my show, where I look at investing in the stock market, among other things. Remember, this is not financial or investment advice. I'm not a financial advisor, just somebody on YouTube providing entertainment. Before we start, could I get you to please click the subscribe button below? It would really help me out in building a following on YouTube. Thanks. I first started getting really interested in following the stock market on the day the stock market dropped 22% in 1987. That was a cataclysmic event at the time. Remember, back then, if you were a small investor, you may well have been paying your broker $40 in commissions to buy a stock and then $40 to sell that stock. Look at that chart, which shows 40 years of the Dow Jones. You can hardly see that 22% drop in 1987 in the grand scheme of things. When the market drops that much, people get too scared to buy. In fact, they panic and sell. But even if you were unlucky and you bought the day before the market crashed and held on, you'd be up nearly 4,000%. I'm going to toss out a couple names. These are not recommendations for you to buy. These are recommendations for you to do further research on. Do not build your whole portfolio on these, and these are just a few of the ones that I'm interested in. In the future, I'll make other videos looking at some of my other ideas. At the top of my list is Palantir. Ticker symbol PLTR. Palantir Technologies is a public American software company that specializes in big data analytics. I started buying it when it was going up last year, and very quickly I made a lot of money in it, but I held on and now it's underwater for me. I'm thinking about buying more shares, and I believe that it will do well in the future. There's a lot of good information and some less than stellar information that you can find on various sources, including in other YouTube videos. I certainly don't want my viewers and potential subscribers to migrate to other YouTube channels, but to be honest, I really like some of the information from the channel called Ticker Symbol U. I'll put a link in the description to their recent video concerning Palantir, among other things. Year to date, Palantir is down slightly over 40%, and at current prices, it's just barely above its IPO price. It's making money, and many of its customers are government agencies that aren't going to go anyplace anytime soon. I think that long-term Palantir could be one of the biggest winners of the next decade. Again, do your own research before you buy. I think that it's probably on sale, but you don't need to rush in immediately and buy it until you're comfortable with knowing what you're going to get. How about Amazon, which for full disclosure is my largest holding? Year to date, it's down a bit over 10%, but for the past 5 years, it's up a respectable 261%. Despite what you might think, Amazon doesn't make a bunch of money from selling items to people. They make much of their money from Amazon Web Services. How about Tesla, my second largest holding? Year to date, down nearly 29%. 5-year track record up almost 1,766%. Tesla is now making money and producing cars. Electric vehicles certainly seem to be the wave of the future and not a fad anymore. Nvidia, year to date, down a little over 21%. Past 5 years up a little over 832%. Are we going to stop using high-end GPUs and other microchips? Probably not. How about Facebook, or Meta Platforms Incorporated, ticker symbol FB? It's down nearly 40% this year to date, but 5-year returns a respectable 52%. Facebook investors are probably feeling the sting of the $86 a share drop on February 3rd. But are people going to stop using Facebook and Instagram and everything else? Isn't the metaverse the next evolutionary phase of the internet? In the future, looking back at the price of Facebook today, it may seem like it's a no-brainer buying opportunity. Right now, things kind of look bad in the investment world. Markets could go down even more. Inflation worries, conflicts overseas, political infighting in the United States can all contribute to a further decline in various measures of the market. But overall, markets don't stay down forever, and the United States is always facing real or imagined inflation worries and conflicts overseas and political infighting in D.C. These are things that we always face. We just sometimes forget the past and think that it's only an issue in the present. Just about every stock is down, and a lot of them deserve to be down because they're crappy companies that are losing money. But pulled down in this correction are good, solid profit-making companies that will have a reversal at some point and start going up in the future. The next bull market could start tomorrow, or it could start in 2 years. but investing in the stock market should, for the most part, always be a long-term endeavor for the investor. Again, my purpose with these videos is to simply try to suggest some ideas for you, the individual, to use as a starting point for research. I do really appreciate everyone's comments on my videos. Even if you really disagree with me, I would still love for you to leave a comment. It would really help me if you subscribe to this YouTube channel. Also, please view my other videos, and if you like them, click the like button on those. I'm on Instagram at AnthonyRRMills. You can follow me there. I sell old stock and bond certificates, coins, paper money, and books, among other things, on eBay with the username stock_tycoon. Thanks for watching.